If you want to make one of the best and one of the rarest center builds in NBA 2K21, make sure to watch this full video all the way through. I will be showing you how to make a one-of-a-kind demigod center that gets a 98 speed when you have Gem Rat and the build hits 99. As you can see here in the clips, this build is a dog. But no further ado, let's get straight into the video. Yo YouTube, it's your boy Premier, back today with another banger, and in today's video we're going straight into the video. First things first, make sure before you make this build, you're in the settings, you go down to the units of measurement and you change it from imperial to metric if you want to make the build exactly how I made mine here in the video. First things first though, before we get far into the video, smash that like button if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're on the grind to 15k, turn the post notifications on so you don't miss the next banger. Now, getting straight into this banger, for the position, a lot of people think making the best center, you need to make it a center. No, make it a power forward. Jersey, hand and number, of course, is all up to you. Next, for the skill breakdown. For the skill breakdown, you can sit here and look at the blue-red. The blue-red is the second best skill breakdown for a big man, in my opinion, but the best, hands down, is the pure red. This pure red skill breakdown, look at the offensive and defensive rebounding, look at the block, you still get contact dunks. Make sure you choose the pure red for this build. Now for the physical profile, I want you to sit here and compare and make the choice that best fits you and your play style. Look here at the speed, acceleration, and vert and compare it to the top physical profile, the one with the most speed, the most acceleration, the lowest strength. If you end up choosing the top physical profile, it will give you a 98 speed once you have Gem Rat and hit 99 on this build. Now straight into the attributes though. For the driving dunk, go ahead and max that out, max out the standing dunk, max out the close shot. Then I want you to upgrade the driving layup all the way until you get that 16th finishing badge. You can sit here, a lot of people are going to be like, well, I want long athlete, I want at least a 70 driving layup. You can try to max out the driving layup and drop the close shot like that if you want. It's really up to you, but the way I did it is maxing the close shot and putting the driving layup there on a 61. Same for the playmaking here, max the pass accuracy, max the post moves, and then upgrade the ball handle exactly to a 51. If you upgrade it any higher, any lower, you're not gonna get the maximum attributes out of the build. And if you try to put it in the ball handle and then like drop the post moves, you're not gonna get as many attributes, aka you're not gonna get as many badges on the build. So in order to get the most badges, don't drop the pass accuracy, don't drop the post moves, max out the pass accuracy, max out the post moves, and then put the ball handle on a 51. That way you get 6 playmaking. That is 2 gold playmaking badges on this build, which is low-key slept on. And then for the defense, max everything out. Literally, I want you to max everything out. All of these stats matter on defense. For the defensive side of this build, you need every single attribute that you possibly can, because this build is going to be a tad undersized. Same mindset here for the body shape. Make sure you choose burly. Don't choose define, don't choose built, choose burly for the best body shape possible on this build. Now here for the height, this is where it kind of threw me off a little, seeing the metric system here. Do not obviously go up on the height. For this build to get a 98 speed, you're going to need to go down, literally all the way down to 2.01 meters, I think. I'm not familiar with the metric system, but get a good look there at the speed, at the acceleration, at the vertical, and we are not even done. Ignore the defensive rebounding stats because we're not done either with the build. Drop the weight as well down to 85 kilograms if I'm not mistaken. You can sit here and look at the build maxed out if you want. You can still end up with a 90 speed, 90 acceleration. Crazy defensive stats on this build. That's just something to think about. But me, I'm going 85 kilograms on this build so I can get 98 speed once I have Gem Rat and once I'm maxed out, and 99 on the build. Next though, for the wingspan, if you're any type of comm center, you already know, max out the arms. But once you max out the arms on this build, you end up with a 91 defensive rebounding. The block, all the attributes on defense are good. You can sit here and look at slash or take if you want, just to be kind of glitchy. Imagine this build with slash or take, only the gold finishing, rim protector as well would be kind of calm, picking up on the guard, getting back to the center, getting contest. But glass take, in my opinion, since this build is kind of undersized at 6'7", is the best takeover in my opinion. But as you can see, you have built a glass cleaning finisher similar to Dennis Rodman, the legendary Dennis Rodman. That's an amazing shade of for this build. But without further ado, I will be showing you the best badges possible for this build. And I will be showing you something at the very end of the video as well. I will be showing you that you can get all the pausing animations at 6'7". Anyways though, straight into the finishing. The core finishing badges in my opinion are gold contact, gold slithery, gold showtime, gold lob city. Gold putback boss is needed in my opinion as well. You can look at like a silver lob city, maybe even a silver giant slayer there, but these right here are the badges that I run on my build. For the one shooting slippery off ball, if you ever actually get the shooting badge onto the playmaking, you definitely need gold quick first step. It is a necessity for this build. Gold unpluggable isn't a bad idea. Gold downhill is glitchy, especially I feel like you could get away with that in the park, but I feel like for the stage, for the competitive side of this build, bronze bailout, bronze downhill, and bronze unpluggable, maybe even take off the downhill and put on a silver unpluggable. That is up to you though. We are moving on to the defensive badges. You need Hall of Fame box out, you need Hall of Fame break wall, Hall of Fame rim protector, Hall of Fame rebound chaser, and Hall of Fame intimidator on this build, in my opinion, are necessity badges. These are mandatory, as well with the silver chase down. Hall of Fame interceptor is nice too to help you in the lane since you're a tad undersized. Don't forget about Trapper though, because you have a 98 speed. You will be able to get the Trapper animation. Go back to the center. The hedge defense on this build is going to be crazy. Imagine if you put on Hall of Fame clamps. That is just like almost trolling on this. Just the Hall of Fame clamps would literally be a glitch. I'm not honestly going to run that. I feel like it's a little bit of overkill. I don't like to run clamps too high on my center. That way I don't get fully switched onto the guard. That way I can just hedge and get back. I will be running a badge setup there like I showed you at the very end, but just to show you that you can get all these animations, just to show you that I am still on the same build, all that fun stuff. This right here is the exact build that I just made. If I were to upgrade it and take it straight to the park with the VC that I had, I'm honestly going to grind more VC before I make this build. Also, get this build video to 100 likes if you want to see this build maxed out in the comp stage at 99 overall. Get this video to at least 100 likes. Look at this build though, at only a 78 overall. It already has an 83 speed, 81 acceleration. This build right here is honestly going to be glitchy. That 91 defensive rebounding and 99 is going to be huge. Once you get glass take, once you're a legend, once you already have takeover booster, there's so many things. But after you have already made the build, definitely make sure to go back and change it from metric and put it back on Imperial. And once you have done that, I am going to be loading up back on the same build that we just made. Once you load up on the build, as you can see here, I'm on a 6'7" power forward, 188 pound build. It's definitely weird when you see it transfer from metric to Imperial back and forth. It can definitely be confusing, but let's go straight to the animation store and get a good look here. At 6'7", you can still get the big man contact dunks. I see a lot of people on this build make a small forward two-way finisher. This right here will still be a power forward glass cleaning finisher. You still have access to the Shaq, to the Ben Simmons, that way you can pause in. And yeah, as you can see, this build right here will literally be a demigod. Imagine this build at legend with 40 defensive badges. You could literally guard the ball and then hedge back to the center with zero issue. Rate the build 1 through 10. Let me know if it's a dub or L down below in the comment section, and let me know what video you want to see next. And if you're a part of Premier Gang, everyone go show my guy Sloppy here in the clips some love. I will be leaving his link in the description. If you're loyal, if you watch this video all the way through, drop what player this build best reminds you of down below in the comment section. Like the video though if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure to turn the post notifications on to miss the next banger. It's your boy Premier, and I'm out. Peace.
It's getting hard to keep composure, they keep trying me. I came from nothing, now they bumping my songs overseas. I remember when I first started, they do